Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Akakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who do rule well and teach this truth with all honesty and sincerity. Salutation to you brothers around the four corners of the earth that push this truth with all honesty and sincerity with great diligence to wake up the hopeful elect of Israel. I want to also give shalom to the Israelite foreigners that hold near and dear this truth and follow the laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of your abilities. And to the sincere, the very few sincere Akwathium that listen and learn in silence, playing your creation role as the Lord commanded you to, which is in all subjection, reverencing your husbands. And if you don't have a husband, just the ones that are modest and or in order. Shalom to you. But I came across this video in Vegas. These two Jakes, man, they saved the day. Saved the day. And this is after seeing, I don't know how many hundreds of posts about how primarily the so-called black man, the judite man, the so-called Negro man is useless, last on the totem pole, just so low and coming in last compared to these women. And here it is. These two Jakes put their life in danger to unarm this gunman who was about to commit a mass shooting. You see? And they were successful. Look at them, fucked up. But they beat him down. And it's just, what came to mind is just how the Israelite man and to set the tone, the so-called black man, the tribe of Judah, is going to be roused up, man. How he's going to be enhanced in these upcoming times and will be a refuge, And I say a refuge to the women that are deemed worthy to be saved, man. Because a lot of you women that have been talking this shit, hey, the angels keeping record, man. You're being recorded, man. And the things that you have been saying, the negativity that you have been spewing towards predominantly the judite man, is going to come back to bite you. I'm going to play this clip and then I'm going to give some precepts, and Lord willing, you be edified, because the Lord is about to get ready to turn this place upside down. You see? And a lot of you are going to be caught off guard, ass in the wind, assed out, with no protection, with no one to care for you. Because you bought into the ideologies and philosophies of the devil. That you're better than the so-called man of your tribe. Men are useless. They're worthless until danger is present.
Yo, look, check this out, right?
A lot of people run. While she yells out, there's a shooter. I don't know what happened. I just walked over there towards him. He pulled out his gun. We're rough. We're wrestling for the gun. I'm trying to keep it from pointing to me. He's trying to point it this way, point it that way. So as I grab the gun, we fall to the ground, And that's when I'm like, help, help. So I'm pulling the gun away from him. That's when he comes over, hits him, strikes him, keeps him on the ground. I move all the weapons and pull him away from him. I didn't even know until after I pulled the bag of weapons away from him. He had other weapons. Yeah.
So get to the checkout line and the shots fired off. Bow, bow, bow. So I have my 2 little ones with me. I get them outside. So as my girl, she's like, oh, I left my phone and my keys. So I go back in there and try to receive her property. The worker, she's like, oh, that's the gunman right there. Watch out, watch out. So I'm over here. I'm trying to get it for cover now. I notice Clark, he walks up and he grabs the dude like he's trying to get the gun away from him. So when I seen Clark, I go over there and I'm helping Clark out now because now Clark's life's in danger. So when we get him on the ground and all that stuff, Clark pushes his bags out of the way, gets his guns away from there and everything. I'm still on there beating this guy up, kicking him up,
that's all we want to do is
beating him, everything. Just trying to get him away from this bag.
Because he tried to get back up.
Just to try to get away from the bag. As soon as we did that, the cops pull up, boom. They all flying around, they pull up, we stopped what we was doing, and they took in their hand.
What happened? This was from me keeping him from pointing the gun at me because we was wrestling, and after he pulled it out of his shirt, I'm holding the gun, keeping the barrel pointed away from me. He's trying to point it towards me. I'm trying to pull it away from him. As I'm doing that, I'm making sure the weapon is not pointed at me. As we were struggling, that's when I turned over sideways like this, and that's how I got this.
He got scraped all up on the shoulder.
And as that happened, if he wouldn't have came to help,
Clark would have been gone.
Yeah, I would have been gone.
Clark would have been gone.
I had the gun in my hand, trying to keep it from him from pulling it. After I fell with the gun, he came and struck him.
And it was over.
Took the gun, got away from him, got the bag. Didn't know, like I said previous. I see a lot of people running. Wow, she.
Now you see, in the midst of danger, everybody's running. Everybody's frantic. Everybody's panicking. But these Jake men stepped up and did what had to be, what took care of business for the better outcome of everyone else. Put themselves in danger. How many people do you know that will do that? You see, while the whole world looks at Jake, the so-called black man, like he's nothing, he's less than, he's at the bottom of the totem pole. Well, guess what? He's the head tribe, man. He's the head tribe. And men like this are going to be who, especially women and children, looking to be up under when shit hits the fan, because it's going to get worse out here. You see, these shooters are popping up out of the woodworks. Everybody's upset. Esau Edom is upset because he's losing his kingdom. You know, the citizens that believe in this place, America, aka Sodom and Egypt, Babylon the Great. They believe in this place and it's crumbling. What do they resort to? Violence. And the men that the Lord is going to be with are the ones that's going to survive. You see? The men that the Lord is with, those are the ones that are going to survive, man. And this is only just a little snippet of how it's going to be, man. The very same men that you shit on and slander and just belittle, and they're going to be the same men that you looking to for safety, for refuge. But a lot of you not going to get it. A lot of you not going to get it. You see? That righteous man that's not in the mix, that's not doing what everybody else is doing, but he fears the Lord. the Lord is going to be with him in times like this to make sure that he's okay, to make it through, to make sure he makes it through the danger zones, man. It's gonna be ugly out here. Just seeing so much negativity toward the so-called black man. Yes, okay, you have what you call the 2/3, which a majority of women make him up, but there are men that are bugged out, low down from all the tribes. But you don't really see anyone, any other tribes except the Judite woman, the so-called Negro woman, the N-dub. Just belittling the Judite man. There was a panel of women going to Esau Edom, trying to get him to eradicate the so-called black man. Meanwhile, all these things are happening in the world. All these things are happening in this society. And the biggest threat and enemy is the Judite man. Stop it, man. But these women are going to be in for a rude awakening. I'll start off with 2nd Ezra 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So Esau Edom, the so-called white man, is the end of the world. He's the end of an age. His rulership marks the end of an age. We're at the end of his rulership. And guess who's next to rule? Jacob, the Israelites, with the so-called black man, the tribe of Judah, being the head tribe. And once he's riled up, it's over. You see? Let's go to Genesis chapter 49 and verse 8. Judah, thou art he that. Now this is when Israel, Jacob, is telling his sons what would befall them in the last days. Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise. Thy hand shall be in the neck of thine enemies. Thy father shall bow down before thee. Judah is a lion's whelp. From the prey, my son, thou art gone up. He stooped down, he croucheth as a lion, and as an old lion, who shall rouse him up? See, when Judah gets roused up, man, it's over. The scepter shall not depart from Judah, nor a lawgiver from between his feet, until Shiloh come, and unto him shall the gathering of the people be. That's why everybody emulates what the Judite man does, and the women emulate what the Judite woman does. But as of these last couple of years, it's been a lot of negative energy towards the Judite man. And it's all been fed to the so-called black woman. These narratives. The devil told you that you were better because of your degrees. Well, when some shit like this happen, are you gonna hold your damn degree up and say, I got a degree? Hell no, that's not gonna benefit you anything. Or are you going to be looking for where you can be safe at? Yes, you bought into the bullshit. But the reality of it is, you're going to need a man in these upcoming times, and not just any man, because these men are going to be afraid. You're going to need a man that the Lord is dealing with, that put the spirit on him to be in combat, or the Lord have angels to deliver these men out of these situations. So you've been set up for failure. Eve and the serpent all over again. You've been set up to lose. Thou shalt not surely die. Oh, no, you didn't die right then, Eve. But we have to die now. We were immortal. And this is exactly what Esau Edom has set you up for. Let's go to the book of Mark, chapter 3 and 27. No man can enter into a strong man's house and spoil his goods. Now, a man's goods are his belongings, his possessions, his woman, his children. They belong to him. Except he will first bind the strong man, and then he will spoil his house. You see? And that's exactly what happened. You women took the bait. You helped the devil subdue the strong man, bind the strong man. And now guess what? The women and children are a prey out here for Esau, Edom, and whoever to do whatever they want. And then you have just kicked up a lot of dust, talking a lot of shit. Who's going to want to protect you? That's the first thing they yell out. Oh, protect black women. While you've been stabbing a so-called black man in the back. While you've been spitting on them. Talking down on them. Just going out your way to get them locked up. Lying on them. Just totally making them say to hell with you. It's not worth it. But you didn't see these things, the collapse of this place coming down the pipeline. You didn't see the things that Esau Edom was brewing. While he was giving you benefits, while he was giving you degrees, and when I say giving you, allowing you to go and get these degrees so you could puff your head up. You think you're bigger than the program. And all it takes is for a dangerous situation for you to hop right back into that female nature. It was just a scrape and scramble when danger's present, looking for where you can go and be safe, looking for a man to be up under. You're going to be looking for men to save you. But you just did all this bullshit against them. This is Isaiah 43:1. You know, because the Lord is going to be with certain men. And guess what? Majority of the men the Lord is going to be with, going to be the men you women, you people have shitted on and have betrayed, lied on, slandered, you know, all the above, etc., etc. Verse 1, but now thus said the Lord that created thee, O Jacob, talking to the Israelites, and he that formed thee, O Israel. Fear not, for I have redeemed thee. I have called thee by thy name, thou art mine. When thou passest through the waters, I will be with thee, and through the rivers, they shall not overflow thee. When thou walkest through the fire, thou shalt not be burnt, neither shall the flame kindle upon thee. For I am the Lord thy power, the Holy One of Israel, thy Savior. I gave Egypt for thy ransom, Ethiopia and Seba for thee. Right, the Lord destroyed Egypt, man. The Lord fucked Egypt up over the Israelites, man. Since thou was precious in my sight, thou hast been honorable, and I have loved thee. Therefore I will give men for thee, and people for thy life. Fear not, for I am with thee. I will bring thy seed from the east, and gather thee from the west. I will say to the north, give up, and to the south, keep not back. Bring my sons from far, and my daughters from the ends of the earth. But the point being, the Lord is going to be with those that are sincere, those men. He's going to rise them up, and he's going to be with them, leading them and guiding them in the midst of these dangerous times that is coming up. This is Jeremiah 51 and 19. The portion of Jacob is not like them, like the other nations, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. The Lord of hosts is his name. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. For with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms. And with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider, and with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider. With thee also will I break in pieces man and woman, and with thee will I break in pieces old and young, and with thee will I break in pieces the young man and the maid. I will also break in pieces with thee the shepherd and his flock, and with thee will I break in pieces the husbandman and his yoke of oxen, and with thee will I break in pieces captains and rulers. And I will render unto Babylon and to all the inhabitants of Chaldea all their evil that they have done in Zion in your sight, said the Lord. You see, so the Lord is going to use the Israelite man to break in pieces the nations, man. And he said even man and woman. A lot of you women have done things that is, hey, man, it's worthy of the ultimate judgment, man. And while you trash talk, the Judite man, a lot of those men are going to be refined by the Heavenly Father. And you're gonna be asked out, man. And it's funny, these women don't see that coming down the pipeline. All these things happening in the earth, especially in this society, man. Babylon the Great. All these things happen leading up to shit hitting the fan. Then their tune is gonna change, and it's gonna be too late. Cause what man in his right mind would well, actually, a lot of men would simp out, run out of their wits for women, but the Lord is going to put the spirit on the men to be cold, man, to not give a damn. You see, these women in this society, they want loyal peasants, man, loyal subjects. They don't want husbands. They don't want men. They don't want kings. They want loyal peasants. And if you're not that, then you're lame. You're nothing. You're a brokey. You're this. You're that. And all that trash talking is gonna bite them in the ass, man. Let's go to the book of Isaiah. Chapter 13 and verse 11. And I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease. You know, and the so-called white man is proud as hell. And right behind him is a so-called black woman, proud as a motherfucker. All that pride is going to be done away with. And I will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than a golden wedge of Ophir. Hey, a man is going to be rare. Just a man is going to be rare. How much more men that's courageous and brave and have the Spirit of the Lord on them, leading and guiding them to safety. Let's go to the 32nd chapter. This is Isaiah 32 and verse 2. And a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as a shadow of a great rock in a weary land. You see, a man shall be as an hiding place. You see, a man is going to be where you run to for safety. And the eyes of them that see shall not be dim, and the ears of them that hear shall hearken. The heart also of the rash shall understand knowledge, and the tongue of the stammerers shall be ready to speak plainly. The vile person shall be no more called liberal, nor the churl said to be bountiful. For the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart will work iniquity, to practice hypocrisy, and to utter error against the Lord, to make empty the soul of the hungry, and he will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail. The instruments also of the churl are evil. He deviseth wicked devices, to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speaketh right. But the liberal deviseth liberal things, and by liberal things shall he stand. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women. For the vintage shall fail. Yeah, they not going to be giving out food stamps and all these church pantries and all these organizations that help your ass, you know, through the rough times. The gathering shall not come. Tremble, ye women that are at ease. These women are at ease right now. They making money. It's going to their head. You know, they into all type of folly and foolishness. They not paying attention to what's coming. Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip ye and make ye bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins, you know, for mourning. They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine. Upon the land of my people shall come up thorns and briars, yea, upon all the houses of joy in the joyous city. Because the palaces shall be forsaken, the multitude of the city shall be left, the forts and towers shall be for dens forever, a joy of wild asses, a pasture of flocks. Until the Spirit be poured upon us from on high, and the wilderness be a fruitful field, and the fruitful field be counted for a forest. Then judgment shall dwell in the wilderness, and righteousness remain in the fruitful field. You see, but these troublesome times is gonna shake things up, man. And the Lord is saying, get your shit together now. Before the storm comes, before all hell breaks loose, before that judgment comes. But you know, I was seeing countless videos of just talking shit about men, posts, videos, all this negative energy toward the Judite man, toward men. But you women don't know that's where your help come from, because and on a deeper level, you only gonna get salvation through a man. Your salvation comes through a man. Why you doing all this shit talking, man? Matter of fact, this is First Timothy 2 and verse 12. Matter of fact, I'll go up to verse 9. In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel. These women come outside naked and damn near naked, next to naked, with shamefastness and sobriety, drunk, shameless, not with broidered hair or gold or pearls or costly array, but which becometh women professing godliness with good works. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. How many do that? How many women do that? But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. How many women do the exact opposite, man? They want to run the man. They want to loud talk him. They want to talk shit to him. They want to get all in his face and buck up. For Adam was first formed, then Eve. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman, being deceived, was in the transgression, just like she's being deceived now. Thinking she hot shit, thinking she don't need a man. But the Heavenly Father didn't create you to be without a man. That's why you run into so much bullshit and drama, chaos, busybody shit. A lot of folly. Because the woman, especially the so-called black woman, she don't understand she needs protection from herself. The woman would destroy herself, man. Just by doing and moving based on how she feel. With no logic. Because the Lord he deprived her of wisdom like that. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression. Notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing. That's your duty. That's what the fuck your purpose is. Helping the man multiply. If they continue in faith and charity and holiness with sobriety. So that's how you're going to be saved. If the Lord deems that you're worthy for that. A lot of y'all is straight murderers, man. You go to the hitman office and act like you ain't did nothing. Womb is all toe up, can't even have children. Now to the women that are barren and you have not done those things, there's hope for you. It's nothing for the Lord to make you conceive. But I'm talking about the ones that just willingly, over and over and over again, just keep going to the hitman office because they want to do the act, but they don't want to have the responsibility. So while you women are talking shit, your service and your duty to the man is the only reason you're going to be saved. And guess what? So-called N-Dub, we don't need you to rebuild the kingdom. The nation of Israel wasn't built from a so-called black woman. The first Israelite woman was Dinah. Our foremother was from another nation. Kinsman, but from another nation. So you're not bigger than the program. Like they used to say back in the day, you getting too high for your bridges. Let's go to the book of Psalms. (138) and this is Psalms 138 and 7. Matter of fact, verse 6: though the Lord be high, yet hath he respect unto the lowly, but the proud he knoweth afar off. Though I walk in the midst of trouble, thou wilt revive me. Thou shalt stretch forth thine hand against the wrath of my enemies, and thy right hand shall save me. The Lord will perfect that which concerneth me. Thy mercy, O Lord, endureth forever. Forsake not the works of thine own hands. You see, the Lord is going to be with those men that are sincere. And a lot of women just spent time. Oh, shoot. Okay, it's rolling. Salaki, I thought I didn't hit play. But yeah, a lot of you women just been talking smack, calling those men lame. But guess what? Those men that for the Lord are going to be doing, certain acts, man, because the Lord is going to give them that spiritual power. Let's play around in Psalms. This is Psalms 46 and 1. Yahweh is our refuge and strength, a very pleasant help in trouble. It was the Lord that made those men be able to overcome this damn villain. Therefore will we not fear, though the earth be removed, and though the mountains be carried into the midst of the sea, though the waters thereof roar and be troubled, though the mountains shake with the swelling thereof. Selah. There is a river, the streams whereof shall make glad the city of Yahweh, the holy place of the tabernacles of the Most High. Yahweh is in the midst of her. She shall not be moved. Yahweh shall help her, and that right early. The heathen raged. The kingdoms were moved. He uttered his voice, and earth melted. The Lord of hosts is with us. The power of Jacob is our refuge. You see? Heavenly Father is only dealing with the Israelites, man, and not all of the Israelites, only the elect. Come behold the works of the Lord, what desolations he hath made in the earth. He maketh wars to cease unto the end of the earth. He breaketh the bow, he cutteth the spear in asunder, he burneth the chariot in the fire. Be still, and know that I am Yahweh. I will be exalted among the heathen, I will be exalted in the earth. The Lord of hosts is with us, the power of Jacob is our refuge. Let's go to see the 14th chapter. Oh no, Salakia. Salakia. Salakia Proverbs. Proverbs. This is Proverbs 14 and 26. In the fear of the Lord is strong confidence, and his children shall have a place of refuge. The fear of the Lord is a fountain of life, to depart from the snares of death. See? So it would have been nothing for the Lord to let this guy blow these two Jakes away. You see? The Lord saw something in them to spare them. Put the spirit on them to jack him up, man. It's just a sign of the times, man. Jake is about to be coming back into that power from the Heavenly Father. This is Proverbs 19 and 23. The fear of the Lord tendeth to life, and he that hath it shall abide satisfied. He shall not be visited with evil. See? Hey. So, but that's basically it. You know, the Lord is going to show you women, man. Matter of fact, I got one more. Can't burn out without bringing this out, man. This is the book of Micah, chapter 7 and verse 9. I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against him. And that's what got us in this position in America, this captivity. Until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me. You see, all this negativity that's coming towards us, that you know, hey, okay, we went off. And the Lord got us on punishment right now. Cool. It says, I will bear the indignation of the Lord. Right. This is a punishment from the Lord. Because I have sinned against him, until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me. The Lord is going to execute judgment for us, man. The men that go through this thing being ridiculed, slandered, lied on, you know, just catching all hell for righteousness' sake. He will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness. Then she that is my enemy shall see it. All you women that's talking shit, man. And shame shall cover her which said unto me, where is the Lord thy power? My eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets. And mire is mud and shit. There's you know, you're gonna be trampled on, man. You're gonna be judged, man. You're gonna be low. You're gonna be ugly as hell. No lashes, no wigs, none of that cosmetics, no makeup. Might not have no damn water to wash your ass with. All hell is about to break loose. And you women have made yourself a prey unto the enemy. Esau Edom had you right where he wants you. And you took the bait. But I hope this has been an edifying lesson. I'm going to say Kwam Yasharala, Shalom, and a Baba Ball.